Hello, everyone, and what's happening in the real estate world? Let's dive right in. I want to make this as short as possible and see what we're going to talk about today. So, first of all, with rates already in the 6% plus zone, affordability is tighter compared to early years when rates were much lower. What this means for clients and strategy. Buyers will want to focus on securing good terms considering both rate and timing. Since the forecast suggests only modest improvements, waiting for a big drop may not be the best strategy. If the right property comes along and the buyer is financially ready, it may make sense to move. And here's the thing, you have to remember buyers are in the driver's seat right now. I mean, if you look at the price drops, I can show you that really quick. Let me just go in here real quick and show you where is it here, the price reductions, right? So the new listings, this is in our LA County, 24 hours, the last 24 hours, new listings 167, price change 176. So this is way too high. Now it is a fact that 70% of homeowners do overprice their homes, right? And especially in this market, you don't want to do that because you're going to sit on the market longer. The average days per market right now have gone up to 83. They were at 81, so it has increased, meaning the market has slowed down even further. Let's see what else we have here. Short-term forecasts. So here's the big question, right? Another thing I really want to point out really quick. We just had two federal key interest rate drops, one in November and one before. And what people were surprised about is while the key interest rate, the federal interest rate dropped, the interest rate, the mortgage interest rate went up. Now they are connected, but they don't move in unison. This is very important for people to understand because some people hear the federal key interest rate drop and said, oh, wow, wait a minute. The federal key interest rate is 4.0. How come the mortgage rates are 6.3? Something is wrong. That's not how it works. I just want to make sure people understand it because people have pointed it out to me and have called me and have said, hey, the rate just went down to 4. I said, no, that's the federal key rate. So anyway, experts expect rates to stay in the mid-6 range for the remainder of 2025, which is really sad because, again, that puts pressure on the market, on buyers, and they cannot come forward to purchase. Forecasts for 2026 suggest the 30-year fixed rate might start around 6.2 and potentially drop towards 5.9 by the end of next year. Now, other forecasts see it remaining close to 6 and 6.5. This would be not good if this would go up. Now, we do have, I believe, the Fed chair is changing in March. So I'm not sure if that's going to influence anything, but there is a change happening at the federal level. Now, here's an interesting thing. I want to point this out really quick. So at the rate, like we just saw, let me just refresh this real quick so we're up to date. So 6.34 is the current 30-year fixed mortgage, right? And let me see here. Now here you see this is for Mac Mortgage. They're offering a 5.875 for conventional 30-year fixed. This is very important because if they are able to offer this, let me go back here. If the current rate is 6.2 or even goes to 5.9, and currently we're at 6.2, and these people here, this is Mac Mortgage or Cat Whitman, these are the lenders I use and highly recommend. And again, I really want to stress that buyers should not just go to their favorite bank for a mortgage, they should shop around. There are different deals out there. And the mortgage broker obviously has access to several different sources, not just one bank. So it's something to be cautious about. But what I'm saying is, if these people, the general rates are 6.2 or 5.9, and currently the 6.2, and these people are offering a 5.8, well, then it would be safe to assume that if this drops to 5.9, that these people might even get 5.5, 5.6. So there's a lot of savings there. This is why it's really, really important to shop around. Let's see real quick here what we have. Interest rates go down in November. This is by Mortgage Reports prediction 2025. Mortgage rates rose from 14 months low, breaking 4 straight weeks of declines. Let's have a look at this down here real quick. So the average 30-day fixed rate is 6.22 right now. A week ago, there was 6.17. 4 weeks ago, there was 6.3. 3 months ago, 6.6. And a year ago was 6.759. So it has come down. But I would highly recommend, again, to really shop around and do your research when it comes to mortgages, because at the moment you are in the driver's seat as a buyer. You can ask for concessions, you can ask for reductions, it's just the way it is, because things are not moving. You start at 82 days on market average. Some are even 100 and 120 days. So I get phone calls all the time, from agents who have a listing to see if I can find a buyer for them. It's a tough market out there right now. It will change at some point, and I have confidence that next year the rates will drop and the market will actually really get busy. Anyway, if you have any questions, the number's at the bottom of the screen, 310-918-2260. If you have any real estate related questions. Other than that, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for your time. And if you could please like and share and comment, that would be amazing. Thank you so much.